What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Indianapolis Colts versus Jacksonville Jaguars Week 1 NFL matchup going down Sunday, September 10th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars, an AFC South matchup to start the year. The Jags took the step forward in 2022. It's had a bit of a rough start to the year, but ended up finishing 9-8 and doing enough to win the division on the final day of the season against the Tennessee Titans. And, it was, like I said, the next step sort of in the Jaguars' ascent, or it's at least expected ascent to the top of the AFC South in what looks to be a bit of a down division, in the AFC South. Tennessee Titans were banged up last year. Hopefully they'll have to be healthy. But again, they're still a team with Ryan Tannehill as your starting quarterback. Who knows what we're going to see from the Indianapolis Colts with Anthony Richardson expected to be the quarterback of the future. And the Houston Texans sort of just are, where they are. That's going to be a couple-year rebuild. That being said, you look at this game for Jacksonville, and they've had success against the Indianapolis Colts in the past. I mean, the Colts in their last 16 games against the Jaguars, going back to 2015, just 2-13-1 against the spread. But I think it's important to remember that a lot of those games came when the Colts were a much better team, or the much better team within the division, and when the Jaguars were struggling to win 2-3 games in the season and picked in the top 10 more often than I'd probably care to remember, any other Jaguars fan would care to remember at that point. Now, the big news for, Indianapolis is that you're going to see the debut of Anthony Richardson here. No Jonathan Taylor from what it looks like. And, the Colts, they hope that Richardson's going to be their guy, but he only threw 24 touchdown passes in his college career, the fewest by a quarterback selected in the first round since Michael Vick in 2001, and the lowest completion rate since Jake Locker was taken in 2011. Richardson only completed 54.7% of his passes. So it kind of leads you to wonder if he's going to be able to take advantage of, what looks to be a bit of a porous secondary for the Jacksonville Jaguars. But I'm still leaning towards the Colts and the points here, mainly because, when this game first came out, one of the angles I stuck with last year was the Jacksonville Jaguars and their dominance against the Indianapolis Colts. That being said, you're being asked to lay points on the road here with Trevor Lawrence, who is 0-2 in 2 career starts in Indianapolis, 1-1 against the spread. But again, obviously means both those starts, had him coming out, on the losing end. And last time I checked, you got to be able to at least win the game if you're a favorite in any situation. So, excuse me, it makes it a little bit tough here to back the Jags in that regard. But there's also the fact that the Jaguars are banged up defensively. This was a team that avoided injuries, I would say almost at all costs last year. They led the league in the fewest amount of games lost due to injury. I think they only had 79 games across the whole team lost due to injury last season. And now, like I said, it's a banged-up Jaguars defense. It's got to deal with some sort of relative unknown with Anthony Richardson under center here. Do I think that the Colts are going to, make strides and win the division? Probably not. I think this is still the Jaguars' division to lose. But week one, anything can happen. And week one, sometimes you catch a lot of these, underdogs that pull off the upset that sort of start the season on a high note. And division home underdogs in week one are one of the biggest money makers that you can find in the NFL going back the last couple of years. So I'm going to take a shot here on the Indianapolis Colts plus the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.